And we agree on everything.
How about that? I'll change it up in the middle.
So
He loves that.
welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And welcome back to part 2.
Round 2 of the sub 90 proofers.
And round 1, we had a clear winner.
Yes.
And
2 very, very clear losers.
2 that if you follow us on TikTok, tiktok.com/bourbon_theory. We don't post a ton there, but a little bit. So if you guys are on TikTok and you want to follow us there, be sure to do that. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button right here on YouTube,
now's the time.
what are you waiting for? Don't forget to hit the notification bell after you do that if you want to stay up to date on our stuff.
And if you like the video, hit that like, that thumbs up.
There you go. Oh, so I poured us, actually you poured us really heavy on glass, or me at least. You just want me to drink, don't you?
Oh. And speaking of which, we say when we say it's a blind, it is still a blind because none of us remember.
Yeah, we poured these long ago.
Yeah.
Long ago.
Wasn't like a week or anything like that, but still.
7 months ago, actually. They've been in these glens right here for 7 months.
On Funkin' Wagnall's front porch.
So, let's get into it.
Here we go.
You know what we didn't do a single time in the last video, Dad?
Oh, you're right.
We didn't clink at all.
Ooh.
What?
That's not a bad nose right there. A little bit fruity, a little bit spice.
A little bit of oak.
Mm-hmm. Some spice on the palate. It's some sweet. Can't really, it's got to be vanilla or caramel. Can't really discern it.
Corn for me.
That's coming through on the after. Yeah, that's coming through on the after. So.
It's not horrible.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Let's check out
See what B.
Glass B.
What B smells like.
I don't even remember all the things that we have in this one.
That's rather pleasant. Fruity.
Minty.
Maybe a bit. It's rather pleasant though.
Not as good as Glass A.
No.
Honestly, not much there at all.
I'm getting something that's holding on.
I'm getting some oak. It's
oak,
holding.
Yeah, it's holding. Yeah. It's on the back.
It's just not quite as good as Glass A.
Mm-hmm.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah. Here we go. This was your idea for this video, wasn't
holy
it? Ooh. That's a fruit bomb right there,
yeah,
man.
what the heck? Holy crap.
That is a fruit bomb. In comparison, at least.
Yeah. That smells really good.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it's sweet. It's almost too sweet. There's some oak on the back of it.
Really, I'm not getting any oak. I'm getting like a very, very mild strawberry thing.
Yeah, I could pick that up. It is really fruity.
Super, super mild on the palate, anyways. All right, I got my thick boy right here.
All right. Your what?
My thick boy. That's gonna be the
heavy pour.
That's gonna be the intro.
Look, he left home at 22. He was in pretty good shape then.
Not a lot there in the nose on this one.
Not a lot there on the palate either. Some spice. A little bit of vanilla.
I'm just getting like a white dog thing. That's my least favorite so far.
B is my least favorite so far.
A little more interesting.
Yeah, there's a note there.
I need to refresh. That white dog
It's almost like a little
flavor is not
a little bit of burnt. A little burnt there.
not going away for me. Chick-fil-A lemonade will set you straight.
Glass D was carrying some oak in it.
Really? I didn't get anything
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it was carrying some oak. It's like a one-noter, but it's
Yeah.
Pleasant.
Stronger than all the other.
it's pleasant.
Yeah.
Corn.
Really?
Right up front.
It fades really fast.
So there's some sweet oak there.
Yeah.
It's thickening. Amazingly.
It's got a little bit of spice on it. And it's just a hint of like a little vanilla.
Yeah, the vanilla's there.
I think that might be my favorite so far.
I'm gonna have to go.
Not by much.
I'm gonna have to go back to compare two of them.
Yeah.
I can knock the bottom three right now, but I'm gonna have to go back on two of them.
Yeah, or your two A and E?
Yes, they are.
Mine as well. Mine as well. So, guys, we'll be right back after a short little siesta.
Well, short little tasting, run through.
A
Little
snowy
talk.
siesta, because actually it's kind of slowed down.
Slow down now.
It was coming down pretty heavy earlier, but it's kind of slowing there now.
Small flakes, but visibility's not great, so it's still snowing out there.
Yeah. So, guys, we'll see you in a minute.
One eternity later.
All right.
And we're back, everybody. And we agree on everything.
How about that? I'll change it up in the middle.
So,
He loves that.
5th place was Glass D. No question about it. Just really tastes like White Dog.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of sweetness. For me, it
Yeah,
was,
I did pick up some sweetness.
Yeah. So the thing
Which,
about
you can pick it up on corn. It's just corn.
Yeah.
So
So the thing about low proof stuff, like 80 proof stuff, unless there's an age statement, most of it's 2 or 3 years old.
right.
And it doesn't really, you'd think, 2 whole years in a barrel? That's enough time to pick up something.
It is. You can pick up something.
Yeah, something.
The
Is
thing
it
is-
enough of something?
And it might be good
Really. Yeah,
at barrel strength.
exactly.
It might be. I'm not saying it is.
Could be. But when you water it down to 80, you lose
really-
almost all of
You
it.
really thin it out. All right. So fourth place for me was C.
Yep. Butterfingers here. Don't mind me. 3rd place was B.
Same for me.
2nd place was A.
Same for me.
And 1st place
What's first place?
was E.
E?
Whoa.
How about that?
What the heck? Who would have thunk the last glass left was 1st place?
So now,
We're going to check
what's what?
my text messages. So, our 5th place, Dad, was Jim Beam White.
Well, there you go.
I kind of, I'm a Jim Beam fanboy, so I kind of expected that to maybe be a little bit better, but not terribly surprised. Our 4th place in Glass C was Kentucky Gentleman,
Okay.
which is one of the cheapest bottles.
Yeah, they're all about the same. This is a Barton product.
Yeah. And
so-
honestly, $17.92, great stuff.
Yeah, and I've got some VOB here. Now, what I've got is
Older.
older and still age stated.
Age stated at 6 years.
And to be honest, I don't see much Barton on the shelves. Not here.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. It's the like family size VOBs.
Yeah, I got one of those too, but it's 6 years old.
Yeah, but nowadays they're
And
probably
they're
not 6 years
the
old.
ones I've got are probably
Bottom bond, yeah. And third place was Glass B, and that is good old Fitzgerald Prime.
There we go. And this is not old. This is new. So
Yes, it's $12.
right, yeah.
$12.
Right.
Honestly, if you don't like, if you're making mixed drinks for people who really don't want to taste that alcohol flavor, and it's a bourbon mixed drink,
The thing with this
Can't
one
go
is
wrong with that.
it's got a very limited distribution.
yeah, that is
it's
the
not
problem.
a lot of states that it's
Heaven
in.
Hill, hook the rest of the country up with Old Fitz Prime.
It's in Kentucky, Tennessee, I think Indiana, Illinois, and
Yeah.
maybe Ohio.
And the only reason
don't
we
know
have it is because
outside of that.
you had a bunch of old ones, and then
Yeah.
we also went to Kentucky a few months ago.
And whenever I see it, if I don't have a bunch of them, I always like
Buy
to pick it
some.
up.
Yeah, because honestly, it's just a great bottle to have around.
I mean, we've done this on a pour, on a tasting.
Yeah, for our
And
bourbon night at
Now, it was older stuff. It was
yes.
older stuff, and I think it was the 86 proof. So it
A little
was
different.
considerably better than this is.
but honestly, you still get that minty note that you get on Old Fit stuff, and I don't even like spearmint very much. Like you and I, spearmint gum would rather not have it.
Yeah.
But the spearmint taste that comes on Old Fitz is pretty nice because it's an afterthought. It's not like, hey, I'm mint and I'm in your mouth.
Right.
It's like, hey, I'm kind of, there's a little bit of mint right there. Oh, my phone
All
went
right.
to sleep.
Let's move on here. We'll go to glass 4.
Glass,
Or
second
fourth
place
Second
was
place, yeah.
Class A, and that is 4 Roses 80 proofer.
There you go.
Honestly, for a bottle that you can get literally anywhere, pretty dang good.
I had to go back and forth. I had to do a comparison in A&E.
Yeah, I did as well. That was really the conundrum we were going through when we cut and came back was, is it A or is it E?
And truly, when we introduce what first place is, there could be some arguments about,
Yeah.
so
Because first place, Glass E, is an Evan Williams single barrel.
yes.
So this recently was pulled off the market and went to distillery only, and then was re-released at a slightly higher price point.
Yeah. But I am now seeing the prices come back down to
Yeah.
kind of the norm of what
Yeah,
it used to
because
be.
we saw a lot of them, because this was right after they were re-released throughout the rest of the states,
Mm-hmm.
but we were in Tennessee and in Kentucky, and the prices were a little high. But
Yes.
they're in North Carolina, like in almost every liquor store, ABC store that I've been in, and it's like 48.
If that. I
know?
mean, normal price should be about $36, $37 for it. So.
Yeah, I think I saw it listed as like a premier, like an allocated thing.
And I will tell you,
somewhere.
this one is older than most of them are now.
Yeah,
In the old days,
yeah.
these things were they almost always were right at 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 9 years, 1 month.
So that would make sense why we like it more.
Well, and its proof is just a little bit-
slightly higher than 80.
Yeah, it's 86 point.
So how surprising is it that we picked the
6.
2 bottles of our favorite that are higher than 80 proof?
Yeah.
Guys, we did our best to make them all 80.
Now this one is
That's
no,
80.
it's 80. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. 80 across the board except for our winner in round 1, which was Hancock's Reserve, and then our winner right here in round 2, which is Evan Williams Single Barrel. I mean, guys, we like proofs in the 120s, the 130s,
yeah.
the teens.
yeah.
So is it that surprising that we picked up on the proof and we picked up on the slightly longer age statement?
Right.
No, it's
So like
not.
I said, not quite fair. And here's the thing for both of us, between
Yeah, it was
A and B
close.
or number 1 and number 2, it was very
It
close.
was really close.
I
I had to go back.
I had to go back.
And honestly, if this had a fruity note like Four Roses does, I would absolutely be tearing this bottle up at 86.8 proof, I think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 86.6. Genuinely, if you guys are just like casual sippers and you're just trying to find a bottle that's a little different, and this is in your market, pick one of these up.
Yeah.
Pick two of them up. They're single barrels. They're going to be a little different.
And keep this one on your bar.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
It's
some
a sipper.
staples.
It's a mixer.
Yeah.
You know, so it's $22.
Yeah. This video is as much for you guys. It's probably more for you guys than it is for us.
Right,
Because
right.
we didn't really want to drink sub 90 proof whiskey. We really don't even want to drink sub 100 proof whiskey.
Right.
Unless it's something that's like the only release we have of something.
Or it's like Green River.
Yeah, like
know.
a super cheap, like, okay, let's be fair.
And a great. Yeah.
So we'll talk about this in our finale, but there's some great cheap whiskey out there that's higher than 80 proof that even if you're on a budget is absolutely affordable and is better than what we're going to be putting up today.
So this one runs from 38 to 48, depending on where you are. It should be in the 30s. This one runs 22 bucks. This one runs 12 bucks where you can buy it.
375 of these is almost 20. We're probably sitting in the 16 to 18
Now,
range.
for a 375, no.
Oh, sorry, not for Kentucky Gentleman. That's super cheap. That might
both,
be like $8.
both of these, both of these 200s were, they were like $7 for the 200 milliliters.
So I think Jim Beam White Label.
Oh, those
base,
are 375s actually. So
yeah, this is like 15, and this is like sub 10. So if you're really struggling on a budget, compared to our last place bottles, this was so much better than that Jack Daniel's No. 7 and the early times.
Yeah.
But if you can get your hands on an early times bottle and bond, which thank God is in North Carolina now, it is a fantastic bottle, and it's a liter, and it's like 20 to 40 bucks. I think it's
about 25, 28 bucks here in the state.
Something like that. So like really good stuff. Yeah. So, but to talk about our actual winner, Evan Williams, this single barrel, if it's in North Carolina, it's over the country. Mm-hmm. North Carolina is kind of notorious for being like 5 months behind.
Yeah, it was Kentucky only. It was everywhere, and then they
pulled it back,
brought it back, and they made it Kentucky only.
Well, they actually did distillery only first.
That's true.
And then did Kentucky only,
right.
And then put it back out because they were testing the price point, and that's what they were doing. So.
And things got thin. The reserves got thin.
Yes.
Of what they were using.
Yeah.
And then it went to Kentucky only. Then it went to like Kentucky, Indiana, and now it is because I'm positive I picked this bottle up in Wisconsin.
You did.
So
you did. Yeah.
And in about September, and this was bottled in February. So actually, it was bottled on Valentine's Day.
Oh, there you go. We'll sip that on Valentine's Day, maybe.
Yeah, that'll be our Valentine's video.
Yeah. So, look, guys, sub 90 proof stuff's not our jam. We're not gonna sugarcoat it and tell you, oh, it's a great bottle, you should buy that bottle. But if you are into whiskey that's not high proof,
or you're just starting out,
yeah. If you're just starting out, Old Crow and Four Roses, I would. Bad. Those would be the first 2 bottles I bought.
Yeah. So anyway, good time. Better time than I expected.
Yeah, having fun with it. Actually.
I don't want to do it again.
Nope. But we are going to do.
There's a couple of these I'll do again.
That we are going to do Hancock's Reserve versus this Evan Williams single barrel, and see what the winner of that is.
That's right.
Because we have one more episode of this, and that is the finale. So if you guys have not subscribed, do that now and hit that notification bell. That way you can see the final episode. You'll make sure you do not miss it. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you want to get in touch with us, leave us a comment.
There you go.
If you want other people to know about it, share with your friends. We appreciate it so much more than you know. Every single time I see an extra subscriber, I am like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Super excited about it.
And we, by the way, speaking of that, we have picked up quite a few recently.
Oh, yeah. So
we need to do a thank
weekend.
You.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick little thank you on our YouTube Shorts and our TikTok, tiktok.com/bourbon_theory. Be on the lookout for us over there. We do post some extra things, some things that maybe isn't here in the studio, because I go out with my fiance every now and then, and we get some pours in some places. So.
All right. So let's wrap her up.
Yep.
So like good and
okay.
Bourbon. Our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.